Yeah, a point, mid-on, mid-off, mid-wicket, third man, and fine leg, as that one is decent just outside off stump ball, and they've scampered through for a could well go. Shaw once more, again goes leg side. He thinks he's got a nick, and he's got it! He's been strangled down the leg side. Well, that is the perfect start for Gloucestershire.
Yeah, there's some big old boys down there. That's a nice shot from Compton. Push drive, that might even go all the way. That is really quick, that outfield. He's just lent into that, and that's gone through extra cover for the first boundary of the morning.
That'll be nice. And that is 4 down the leg side. Two full and driven away. Brilliant shot there by Drummond, as that's going to race away for 4. And it's in full delivery. Loose shot there from Drummond, and that's caught at mid-on. Very loose shot as he's just come off one hand, come off the bat as he's played out that one too early. Me straight back down the ground as Drummond tried to, and that one's worked off the legs, and that's going to race away for 4 here as Singdale just gets a little bit too straight with his line
At the moment, but I don't see it out there as a jumper kind of day, as that one is again 2 leg side from Akhtar, and it just gets a little tickle through.
Singdale was bowled very well first up, and that's another great delivery, and it's Singdale's second wicket as he snicked off, and what a brilliant take there. Got a point mid-on, mid-off and mid-wicket in the ring, and that one's flicked away over the top, and that's going to race away for 4 over mid-wicket. Singdale's in, flicked off the legs there, lovely shot, played nice and late, and that's going to race away for 4.
Short, wide, pulled imperiously by Mieye through mid-wicket.
Singdale in full toss, hit off the leg side, and that's racing away for 4. Singdale in here, back of a length, and that is caught. What a brilliant take there in the slips. It's got big on him, and that's the end of the innings.
I guess is completely understandable. I'm not sure I'd be doing sunbathing in a car park if I was a cat, as a slightly fuller delivery is dispatched straight back down the pitch by Mieye.
Brilliant, thanks Matt. Here's Tom Price. That's gone. Caught by second slip, Bancroft.
Bustling run comes in once more. It's a little bit wide, and that's given the treatment out to the cover boundary. Last ball of the morning session. Shaw in, is defended back down the pitch. He fields in his follow through fairly nonchalantly.
That's on the legs of Benjamin. That's going to be 4 runs. Quick outfield.
Actually, it's Fuller, and there you go. Almost looking like he was trying to bowl a Yorker, but he's gone too full, and that's been driven square drive.
So Shaw to continue from the Ashley Down Road end. That's a nice strike of that one, and kept all on the ground as Shaw races towards us again. A little bit more width there, and that's a beautiful shot. Having played one that he'd want to take back, that one is just waiting, leaned on it, didn't really punch it very hard, but through extra cover.
Singdale in, just flicked off the legs there, and not going to get anywhere near that. Singdale in, and again 2 straight though, and that's racing away for 4 again to fine leg. Singdale in, 2 slips in play, just back for length. Oh, and it's an inside edge, and he's bowled. Denley's gone for 39. Singdale is delighted with that delivery. It's a big celebration. A little bit too straight, but other than that, he's looked dangerous. And that one is flashed away by Stewart, and that's raced away for 4. As we've just said, how consistent he's been. That's very much an easy target then. Singdale in. Full delivery, driven straight down the ground. Good shot there by Stewart as he's just lent on that one.
Mike in warmer, great stuff. That's a flashing drive, goes through backward point. Price in, and Stewart drives. He's going to get at least 2 here. In fact, he's going to get 4 as Joe Phillips can't cut that one off. And that's a really good shot, but there's not much sort of traffic coming through in your headphones. That's going to be 4 runs. That bisects the 2 fielders out there. Phillips Really close up as Josh Shaw comes in. Stewart cuts that away for 4 runs. Lovely shot, moves on to 44 with that, and that brings up the Kent 200 as well.
Benjamin on 37 off 98 as Van Buren's in full delivery, big shot, driven, and that is a 6 straight over mid-on. Great shot there from Stewart, and that brings up his 50.
For Benjamin. Tossed up and driven nicely. That might go away. Cameron Green's in pursuit of that, and he can't get to it. This outfield is like glass.
Faster delivery there. Yeah, they've just lost that little bit of momentum, and with the field obviously having more fielders on the boundary.
And Charlesworth with the high stepping start to his run, and then advances, and that is going to be the 50. So well done to Chris Benjamin, who gets his 50. People have popped up on their balconies in the flats overlooking this ground, as that one's hit nicely down the ground. That's going to be a chase, and I don't think he's going to cut it off before it gets to the boundary. That's going to be another 4. Just leaned on that one, did Stewart. Didn't have to hit it too hard, all along the ground.
Just seen some of the Kent coaching staff, it looks like, just gone down to the Ashley road end to sit in the sun. I don't think they've done massives wrong, Gloucestershire, and that's a full delivery, and it's driven away. Brilliant shot there, and that's raced away from 4 for 4 as Stewart has punched that through extra cover.
7 overs. That's driven pleasantly there by Stewart. That's going to be 4 runs. This outfield is so quick, isn't it, Ed?
Yeah, there's not a lot of space there between Ollie Price and Graham Van Buren, and he's managed to puncture it very well. And that's another 4 actor continuing from the Ashley Down Road end, and that one's carved away. It wasn't completely controlled, but it was all along the floor from Stewart, and he's up to 90 now, so 10 away, deep backward square leg, and a mid-wicket almost on the boundary as Akhtar fires that one in. I don't think it has touched anyone. That's 4 byes. Yeah. And James Bracey's starting to go to his right-hand side, then quickly has to try and adjust his feet, go back to the left. Akhtar in. And that one gets a bit big. It's in the air, and it is caught and dropped over the boundary rope on the deep mid-wicket boundary, going down a little bit, certainly in the umpire's opinion. That one is dug in short, and there is contact made, and that is going to be another 4. So 3 dots, 2 4s, and a 6. And then all
South
the
London.
Yeah. So it is much more difficult, as that one is edged and dropped. Maybe dropped, maybe just fell short. Of Ollie Price off his brother's Tom's bowling.
Meters. Come and say hello. That's absolutely creamed through extra cover by Grant Stewart. Shaw bustling in, and again he's been creamed through the covers. That's a replica of the ball before.
Big shot down the ground.
Wow.
And that has gone all the way.
Short and smashed through mid-wicket.
2 slips in play. Flicked off the legs there by Stewart, and a lovely shot across the ground. It's going to race away for 4, and the pigeons are going to fly off. Price is in. Big shot there. 6, nearly hit the cameraman there from Stewart.
As that one is carved away, isn't it? Beautifully out of the reach of Akhtar in. That one's hit in the air. That's and big. A long, long, long way back.
No doubt all play.
Yeah. As that one is
smashed through extra cover. Stewart just putting the ball where he wants now. Moves into the 170s with that fine shot. Anyway, last over of the day, Ajit Singh Dale in, and that's crashed, cut by... Oh, Benjamin goes pulling there. Last ball, no, it's penultimate ball of the day. No, it's the last ball of the day.